Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Zane. We're diving into a country that's straight out of a dream, Japan. Ancient temples next to futuristic skyscrapers, robots serving ramen and spa-like toilets. It's wild. Buckle up, because we're about to break down why Japan might just be the best country in the world. Crazy delicious food, next-level tech, and a culture that's both super respectful and totally bonkers. You don't want to miss this. Let's go! Imagine Tokyo, massive glowing skyscrapers, and then, bam, a centuries-old temple. Japan respects history and traditions, but also pushes boundaries. Sip tea with a geisha, then check out the latest robots. Robots making sushi, playing violin, looking so real they'll freak you out. They're living in the year 3000. Japan proves you can have both. Let's talk about the people because the Japanese are next-level nice. It's called omotenashi, the art of Japanese hospitality. Whether you're walking into a store, ordering food, or just asking for directions, you're greeted with a smile and service that'll blow your mind. They're always going the extra mile, making sure you feel welcome and respected. Japan is one of the safest countries I've ever been to. You can leave your phone on a table at a cafe, walk away, and it'll still be there. Japan is a utopia of kindness and safety, making you realize how much we're missing out on in other parts of the world. Let's talk about the real reason we're all here. The food. Japan is a foodie's paradise. From Michelin-starred restaurants to ramen shops, this country takes its food seriously. Rich, flavorful broth, perfectly cooked noodles. Once you've had real Japanese ramen, you'll never go back. And then there's Wagyu beef, which melts in your mouth. If you're a meat lover, you need to try Wagyu beef. Even their convenience store food is amazing. And the street food, takoyaki, okonomiyaki, yakitori, all so good. Let's talk transportation because Japan is light years ahead of the game. Forget planes, forget cars. In Japan you gotta ride the bullet train, also known as the Shinkansen. These things can hit speeds of up to 200 miles per hour, and they're always on time, like down to the second. The inside is super comfortable, with spacious seats, big windows for epic views, and even vending machines for snacks. Riding the Shinkansen is like teleporting, but better. It's so smooth and efficient it makes you wonder why the rest of the world isn't riding bullet trains everywhere. Let's talk culture because Japan is bursting with it. From ancient traditions to modern pop culture, there's something for everyone. First up, the festivals or matsuri. They've got festivals for everything: food, fire, snow, you name it. People dress up in traditional costumes, there's music, dancing, and tons of delicious food. And speaking of traditions, you can't go to Japan without experiencing sumo wrestling. These massive dudes go head-to-head in a ring, and it's intense. And of course, the cherry blossoms. Every spring, Japan transforms into a magical wonderland as millions of cherry blossom trees burst into bloom. It's like something out of a dream, and it's a must-see for anyone visiting Japan. Now you might be thinking, Zane, you've talked about robots, cities, and food, but what about nature? Don't worry, Japan's got you covered there too. From towering mountains and lush forests to pristine beaches and volcanic hot springs, Japan's natural beauty is just as impressive as its man-made wonders. Mount Fuji, this iconic snow-capped volcano, is basically the symbol of Japan. You can hike to the top or just admire it from afar. Either way, it's awe-inspiring. And then there are the beaches of Okinawa, which are like something out of a postcard. Crystal clear water, white sand beaches, and palm trees swaying in the breeze. Trust me, Japan's nature will leave you speechless. Let's talk tech, because Japan is living in the future and we're all just playing catch-up. We already talked about the robots, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Japan is obsessed with innovation, and it shows in everything they do. From their super-fast internet and high-tech toilets to their vending machines that sell literally everything, Japan is a tech lover's paradise. Let's talk about those toilets for a second. Heated seats, built-in bidets, automatic flushing, these things are like mini spas in your bathroom. Once you go Japanese toilet, you'll never go back. Japan is a giant playground for tech enthusiasts. There's always something new and exciting to discover, and it's clear that this country is shaping the future of technology. Now you might be thinking, with all this technology and innovation, Japan must be destroying the environment, right? Wrong. Japan is incredibly eco-conscious. For starters, Japan is incredibly clean. You won't see any trash on the streets, and even the public restrooms are spotless. It's not just because they have a lot of garbage cans. People actually take pride in keeping their country clean. Plus, Japan is a leader in renewable energy and sustainable practices. They're investing heavily in solar power, wind power, and other forms of clean energy. They're constantly coming up with innovative ways to reduce waste and recycle. Japan is proof that you don't have to choose between progress and the environment. They're setting an example for the rest of the world. Alright guys, there you have it. We've explored the futuristic cities, devoured the delicious food, and witnessed the beauty of Japan's nature and culture. From the moment you step off the plane, you're immersed in a world that's both familiar and completely different. Whether you're getting lost in the neon lights of Shibuya Crossing or finding inner peace in a serene Zen garden, Japan has a way of staying with you long after you've left. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern marvels, and where every corner you turn holds a new adventure. So, is Japan the best country in the world? Well, I'll let you decide that for yourself. But one thing's for sure, a trip to Japan is an experience you'll never forget.